With a collaboration with Lori Thorpe and others at the Student Organic Farm, we saw the continuing need, having used product off of the farm. Could we even bring it more local and have on-site production right here with access to the Brody Dining Room, which is one of our largest food centers.
This started about 5 years ago. John Birnbaum and I were observing that incoming freshmen had a strong desire to go to the Student Organic Farm. So we went to Vinnie Gore, the Vice President for Residential and Hospitality Services, and shared our vision. Said, what if we had something like the farm, but it was right on campus? So we were very fortunate. Vinnie is visionary and came from the West Coast and said, yeah, that's not a crazy idea, let's talk about it. So we entered into an agreement, a partnership with RHS, Residential and Hospitality Services, the Student Organic Farm, and the RISE program, and we signed a memo of understanding, an agreement that we would co-own and co-operate and manage this beautiful hoop house as part of the RISE program.
So my role in getting Bailey started was working with the whole team in the process, which started quite a few years ago, and giving the information that it is possible to do this on a small footprint and with the hoop house and in this location. And then it came down to the interior of the structure. How are we going to grow? I was very interested in trying to make sure that it could be certified organic from the start. So other than the hoop house, figuring out the soil part, and then the ongoing soil management has been key. And then the other was really the herb selection. So listening to what they had been buying, using my experience growing herbs, which I started working on herbs and edible flowers. That's how I got started into organic back in the mid-90s. So this was finally a chance to use all that information. So it was putting that together, coming up with the planting plan, and then adjusting it as needed.
I think the biggest thing is that the institution is so large, and there's such a efficient system already in place that it's difficult to sort of bring small amounts of our herbs into the dining halls each week. It's very easy for the purchasers to go with the normal system and go through the computerized automated system, get an easy delivery. But I've been really happy with their ability to work with us, and usually the purchasers, they'll check the list what the chef needs, and then they'll just see my email, and then if we have it, they order it from us. So it's worked pretty well. We've just had to really build a lot of personal relationships with the chefs and the purchasers so that they know who I am and know what we have to offer.
The quality of it is superb, and I can tell them cut it differently, deliver it differently, package it differently, a lot more control when it comes to that aspect of it. I know, one, it's educational with Michigan State University. Two, we kind of complete the cycle. We compost the food, which goes into the greenhouse, which in turn we get herbs and lettuces from there, proving it can be done. It's fresh. It's some of the best herbs that I've gotten, compared to the commercial setting.
Well, our culinary team has quite a passion to begin with, but the opportunity to bring it to them affordably, as well as the local element and the organic piece, has been really a strong sell point for them. And it's not only just here at the Brody Residential Dining, but it's also for Kellogg Center and Catering. And we found that we've had an adequate enough supply to sustain us for the school year.
What we really want to show is how much food can you produce in a small urban footprint, because this is a simulated urban environment.